LexPark is looking to make some changes to downtown parking. The Herald Leader reports that LexPark wants to raise parking fines to make up for a revenue shortfall. If their proposal is approved, the fines would increase to $25. It would also raise monthly parking rates by $5 at the Transit and Helix garages. Daily rates would not increase. The Lexington-Fayette Urban County Council could vote on the proposal on May 16th. The new rates would take effect September 1st if they're approved.